evening, everyone. Welcome to our daily stock market insights. Today, we are going to talk about your favorite stocks and the most trending stocks in the Philippine market. And let me go ahead and start by looking at how the index performed. All right, and as you can see, our index has somehow encountered a red day today. However, so far I've seen a lot of advancers. Some stocks that we are monitoring, and some of them are in our portfolio are on the green side today. So let's see if this will sustain all throughout the week. Currently, the index is sitting right at the support level, third day of being red. But we're still somehow holding on to that support area that we have right now. So let's see if it will successfully bounce at this level. Okay, so wait and see for the Philippine. For the index here. So far, no significant news. Unless you guys have read or have heard any significant news involving the country, so that could potentially make that movement either to the upside or downside. But so far, we are already on GCQ, especially here in Manila. So I think we will be seeing this market or this index bounce anytime soon. Hopefully, right? But overall, this does not represent the performance of the individual stocks we are holding. And so that's the reason why we have to do a deep dive on each one of them. So if this is your first time to watch our video, we're doing this every single day, guys. I'm doing daily stock market insights, and the focus of our discussion is just merely on the technicals, as I have a 9 to a day job, and there are some news that I may not be aware of. Please feel free to share that below on the comment section. Let's maintain this as a community where we share insights, we share what we know to one another. That way we could get good information from one another. There you have it. Let's start by looking at the most trending stocks, plus of course your requested one. I'd like to prioritize a request, which is DMC over here. DMC, second day of being red, so profit taking is still ongoing for this stock. I'm seeing it potentially revisit your 3.77 area. Reason being is this is your resistance previously, which was also your support right here. There was also a consolidation right here, so I just feel like it will most likely revisit that before it continues to move higher. Overall, if you're looking at DMC on a long-term perspective, there is a big potential because we are still at the very, very bottom right here. It has dropped significantly last year. Yeah, all throughout the year last year, and now we are trying to stabilize here. Looks like we have already reached the bottom for this stock. Look at your RSI, we are already in the 50s level. That means there is momentum building up. Okay, so just in case this continues to drop, I see 3.77 is our area of bounce. The next is SECB. SECB right over here still there was profit taking as well, and I'm looking at our MA20 as an area that it will most likely revisit, which is hopefully it doesn't reach that level, because I see a wick here. But looking at the we're just on the conservative side, just in case it goes down some more. I'm looking at MA20 level as our next area of bounce, because if I look to the left, I see this price area as a resistance. Also, you have your MA20 here, and some slight rejection that happened here. Now, if you really want to understand how it looks like in terms of the Fibonacci retracement, you can go ahead and plot it this way up to this level. Okay, so the area where I plotted the line is right at the 0.5 level. So it could also just be retained right over here, which is the first area of bounce in a Fibonacci retracement tool. Let's remove this. Just one moment. If we are to plot a Fibonacci, there. Currently, it is sitting right at the first level, which is also a possible area of bounce. If we continue to show that kind of movement, then that means it will just be a slight retracement, creating a higher low, and then most likely, if it will push higher, then you will have a higher high, which is which are basic components of a stock that is in an uptrend. So something you could watch out. Probably if you want to just be on the safe side, wait for it, wait for a possibility to drop to MA20. But guys, we have really no control over how the market would like to move. You have to play it by ear. If tomorrow some more green candlestick or some more bullish movements would start to manifest here, then I'm thinking it is going to respect the first area of bounce in a Fibonacci retracement tool here. Okay, the next one is Dito. Dito over here looks like we have some positive movement. We had a red candlestick last Friday, but we had a recovery right away. Here, it's a green candlestick today, so let us see if tomorrow we are going to sustain that and continue to move at a much higher level. So this could already mean a higher low, right? So if we are to see this, let's just plot an uptrend line over here. So if it continues to move in that direction, then we might see some more bullish movements in the coming days for this stock. Look at that. So far, it is respecting that uptrend channel. Okay. Look at that. See? So I'm plotting it here. At least I have a horizontal line in a uptrend channel to use as my indicators here. I'm plotting it on the horizontal line here because I see some consolidation right over here, which used to be your resistance, and now we broke out of that, and it's just retesting it, which is exactly how I would draw it previously, right? When I do a breakout, it retests and it continues to move higher, which is still following our uptrend channel over here. BDO is our next stock. BDO, oh my goodness, it revisited our previous support, very close to where the previous support is at the moment. So just hang in there, guys. We still have some bearish movements for this stock. Let's see if it will respect our support level right at this area. This is already the fourth time. Yeah, looks like we are approaching the fourth attempt. Hopefully this now is really strong in terms of area of support at the 85 level. For those people who may want to start probably accumulating volume, I suggest you wait for a green candlestick to come out right over here. But I think for long-term investors, they wouldn't really mind. They'd already take advantage of this dip that we have here. But it again all boils down, guys, to whatever your perspective is, whatever your objective is, why you are engaging in this stock. At the moment, for me, because I personally am invested in BDO, I think I'd wait for this to touch around 85, and if I see a green candlestick forming around this area, then I can say that it is going to respect that support. However, if it continues to, let's say by tomorrow, it ends much lower than 85, then that's going to be a threat. We might have some more dips, breaking the support that we have here. But if a green candlestick ends up in tomorrow's performance, then that's a good sign. We might see recoveries in the coming days after that. Nicole is the next. Alright, wow, looks like this has a successful bounce. Nice one. So it just nearly filled this gap over here, guys, as you can see. There was a gap over here, it just filled that, and then quick recovery. So I just think that this respected this price level. Look at this. If you look to the left, there was a consolidation here, so I think this indeed is a support, 2.88. So I see it moving some more to the upside. So far there is still some wiggle room to move the price some more higher here. So just plan your exits, guys. There are some resistance areas nearby, so it all depends. Whenever you are already happy with your gain, consider locking in some profit if you are trading this stock. Mart also trying to trigger some bearish sentiment here. Looks like we are going to have some profit taking in the coming days. Look at this, for this third day in a row. It had a difficult time breaking the 3.25 level, but the nearest support that I can see here is right over here. Okay, 3 peso level, 3.02, around that. Okay, otherwise it might drop again to the MA20 line. But so far I think that is somehow already a strong support level. So I'm just plotting these areas as the 2 levels of support in case the 3.02 gets broken. Okay, so far I think this is one of the trendiest stocks in the market. And you know, that's how it rolls. If a stock is pretty popular, that's where the volume is. So just have to be extra careful and really understand why the stock is moving to the direction it moves, because there are so many hypers, as I call them, who you know, who create noise so that we all become interested in this stock. Okay, so now just to go ahead and really understand what is the financial condition of the stock, the future plans, projects ahead of them that might influence the next possible moves of this stock and its chart. All right. So I'm trying out this method where we have some background music. Just let me know if it distracts you guys, okay? Alright, next is FNI. Wow, nice bounce for FNI, still respecting your MA20 line over here. Wow. At the same time, you have this great volume, good volume, sudden jump in the volume. So I just feel like if tomorrow we continue to trigger some more movements to the upside, then you might have a possible breakout play. So here is our condition. It has to break this level, 1.17, 1.18 area, exactly where it is at right now. Just check if we have a gap up or price starts at that level and then it continues to push the price higher, then we might have a breakout play there. Okay, but really interested what is in here. Why do we have a significant volume when all of the foreign, when we had a foreign selling that happened? So 5.41% in the Philippine market, guys, could already be a significant change, right? Look what happened here. Significant increase in the price, then profit taking. Gap up and profit taking. A significant change, then we had a red. Normally it does that. something like this, it moves higher and then it drops. So there could be something like that. As a, some traders who really don't have, some traders who have who trade in big sizes, sometimes in a small, like 5% increase, they could already take profit. So just be very, very observant there. CHP is next. Wow, good. So I think we talked about this as well. I'm not sure if it was over the weekend, if I covered this, but I think we are just triggering some more breakout plays here, and foreign buying is already present. So I just feel like still volume is in here, guys. So maybe you can just ride the wave. Just closely monitor it, because this stock could be very, very volatile at this point, considering how your your Bollinger Band is forming. So it has finally opened, and so when this is widely open, there's high volatility. Okay, so we don't really at any time people could take profit. But if you want to aim for the long haul here, long term investing, just try to look at how much the upside is, because looking at, let's say, if you look at the monthly chart here, I think from the time this went on IPO, all the movement was really downwards, and now we are already just for this month alone, we had a engulfing candlestick. Take note, we're on a monthly chart. Every candlestick here means 1 month worth of performance. So we could be bouncing, all right? We could even reach as high as 1.95. That's the nearest resistance we can anticipate here. So for position traders, they might consider, or they might think twice. Maybe they would have to wait a retracement first before they enter. But for momentum players, they could be trading this. So it all depends on your perspective and your profile. Some are still willing to take on this, but I think this is somehow on the short term, already on the expensive side. Look at your RSI over here. It's already at the overbought level. Now, let's take a look at Now. Now also trying to trigger some more movements to the upside. We ended outside of the Bollinger Band. At the same time, we came from a constricted one. So I think there's still room for the price to move higher. And the nearest resistance I am looking at would be this price area, 2.48. There's still enough room for this to move some more to the upside. Okay, so just closely monitor this one as well. Your RSI is already above 50 level, so that's a good sign. ACN, oh, this is a doji, and this is already a resistance level, so we could see some. If we end red tomorrow, that's another confirmation of weakness. We might have retracements, and it might revisit your 2.65 level after that. However, there could be also occasions when you have a breakout play. Then that will happen if price starts higher than 2.75, or if it starts at exactly 2.75 and the entire day it pushes the price higher and end the price higher. Now you can say you have a breakout play there. However, I am seeing another one very close. There could be some consolidation that might happen right here as well. Okay, so just be extra careful there. Next is AREIT, AREIT. What happened? Okay, people are taking profit once again. It created a resistance right at this level. 5 days in a row, we haven't gotten past this area. It's like there was a difficulty breaking that, so we might see. Let's see, it might drop to the 25 level again, around that 24.94 to 25. So just watch out. We don't really have a trend line here as of yet because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th day from the day it went on IPO. Next one is Mac. Mac is also trying to revisit your previous key levels. So this used to be your resistance, right? So I'm thinking it might revisit that. There you have it. Probably stabilize at this level, which also manifested right over here. Each time it touches that area, then you had slight bounces there. So if it revisits key levels below that, I'm thinking it might just drop up to 4.77 and it will continue to move higher. Overall, there you have it. Big potential. I'm thinking it's really taking its sweet time to push the price higher because we're still not done with the this pandemic. I think this is associated to um, airline companies, something to do with transportation. So this is also the reason why, could be the reason why the recovery is quite slow. Right, so go ahead guys and just read the news so that we're always updated with how um, our stock is performing in terms of financials and whatever news is associated to them. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you find value in this discussion, and you're always welcome to send your requests as well because I always um, prioritize those. In the meantime, thank you for watching and you have a good night. Bye bye for now.